can we build a better flat bridge? No doping on around there. No doping on around there. Remember, General Trees did have to sing. He won the $50 bill. A better bridge. You want a better bridge. Blessings will go on and natural vibes there, all another meds. So today's talk is in reference to flat bridge in Jamaica. Now, flat bridge in Jamaica is one of these places where many of us, when we are driving from Kingston to go into the north side of the island, it's a place where many Jamaicans are afraid of. And the reason for it is because of the stories that has gone on. But let's watch this video to see the reason why we have such fear about this bridge. Now, what just happened in this is typical about the fear of what many people have going over this bridge. This bridge is about 32 meters long. It's not very long. Also, it's a very, very narrow bridge. So there's only one set of vehicle that can go over on it at any time. It's not a two-way, as you can see. So because it's not a two-way bridge, many people, sometimes I think that there are stoplights there at the moment, but before, people used to try and fight them way across and things happen. But what normally happens is there's many accidents happen within this bridge. Many people have died right there. This gentleman that was in the car being pulled by the truck was lucky. Doing a little bit of research in flat bridge, one of my questions is this: Jamaica has had so much development over the years. We have new roads, we have new bridge, causeway bridge, we have many different flyovers. But one of the reasons is, why can't we build a better bridge? Or why can't Jamaica build a better bridge in order for it to not carry that fear that many people have going over the bridge? But I've seen bridges that are, hundreds of meters long, 4 or 5 lane wide. But the development that Jamaica has gone through still put it down to we only can have this particular bridge within this area to then traverse to go up to the north. Bearing in mind, we have the north-south highway, which many people use because it's easier, the highway, but you have to pay for go up on it. Doing some research within Flatbridge, I come to understand that we can't really define or definitely put it down to say when the bridge was made. However, you've got a guy that's called Edward Long. He was a plantation owner, but he has seen the need to do a survey in Jamaica. And his survey has been very extensive. So that survey has served for many scholars to use in order for references. Many scholars has also debunk a lot of what he's saying. The job that he has done to survey Jamaica has served the purpose for us to then be able to use that particular survey to see exactly what happened. Now, whatever reference that Edward Long was using at the time, he recognized that there was a bridge before the one that's there at this moment in 1699. That bridge was an arch bridge that goes from bank to bank. According to Edward Long, that bridge got washed away because of insufficient foundation. That place called Bog Walk Gorge, which is the place we dig out, and many of us pass the rock there. You know what I talk about, the rock we talk about. No. Anyway, that gorge was dug out by many enslaved people in the days. It was said that there were 16 plantations around the area of Bog Walk, and one in every 50 slaves from each plantation was sent down there to help dig the gorge. Many slaves died. And that's one of the stories that people say. The slaves, them when they dug out the gorge, they are still around there. Their spirits are still around there doing evil to people, basically chucking them in the river. So many people, when they're going over the river, no matter if there's music playing, no matter what's going on, people were normally just quiet and they pray before. The rest of the road is fine, but the minute you're going over that 32-meter bridge, not long, people go quiet because accidents like that happen, and many of accidents have gone on. Bearing in mind, if the rain falls too heavy, that river come up and cover the bridge, cover the road, cover everything. It still happens today. So they have to close the gorge and allow people not to go around there. So people have gone down that road and have basically, gone into the river because they did not listen. So many people have died around there. Coming back to Edward Long, he says, the bridge is flat. So probably this is where we get the name Flat Bridge from. The bridge is flat and composed of planks that rest upon piers. In great floods, the river has been known to rise several feet above without injury. In 1699, the arch bridge of brick was constructed some miles below the town. But for want of proper foundation, it was soon swept away by flood. Attempts have been made lately to get an act pass for the building of one at public expense. And through some spirit of jealousy, which I have before noticed, this is the man, the plantation owner, who try to get everybody to put into the pot in order to make a better bridge. He has noticed the disinclination of many to consider it as a matter of general benefit to the island. So many don't see it as a benefit in order to get that particular area to be built properly as a benefit to the island. That is in 1774. Many have not seen the benefit to the island. It is over 200 years ago. Yes. 1774? Yeah, over 200 years ago. Many, them dead years there, did not see the benefit of having to create a better bridge for the island. So the scheme was laid aside, so that persons that are traveling the island to and from Kingston or the eastern division of the island are obligated to afford or a ferry, and very frequently at perils of their lives. So in order for us to come together and build a proper bridge, 1774, the people them wouldn't come together because of jealousy. 1774, to build a proper bridge. 1774. So people would have to take the longer road. 1774. Or jump in the river. 1774. I take a ferry at the cost of their lives, at perils of their lives. Me not talking up, me want to understand what I'm saying. 1774. So whatever feeling of jealousy still lingers on, a same little thing that can't really come together to build a better bridge. Because I'm sure I'm not the first person to look and go, it's a 32-meter bridge. I'm sure we can make a better bridge. Why can't we do something about this? It cannot be that bad. Many countries within different parts of the world, not even Jamaica, them have bridges which is miles and miles long. This is a 32-meter bridge that needs to have a to and fro wider. And we can't have that. People still think say Duppy are the one where I chuck them in the river. Really? The ghost of slaves? Really? That's the fear that we have inside of our mentality. Public spirit, people coming together and liberal thinking, making things better, thinking logically, naturally tend to ornament, meaning, make things look better, fix up the place a little bit. The contrary, or a perverse or selfish principle, exclude everything that is good and generous from its narrow views and wages an eternal war against public welfare. This is a racist man. I am sorry to say, the latter rule of conduct has been too prominent in this island. We're talking about original. The guy is just expressing like why the reason why we cannot build a better bridge in 1774 is because of bad mind, jealousy, narrow-mindedness, selfishness, and perverse thinking. So people have to take the long way or ferry. 1774. But he didn't stop there. He ended on a good note. But we will hope for a time when good sense and rectitude of heart triumph over this false and groveling policy in order for us to make a better bridge. He was just making a survey and recognizing that this particular bridge is needed, but because of exactly what has gone on and how people are unable to work together. Hence the reason why they were having this particular bridge that is made of wood at the time. Now eventually that bridge was mashed down and tore down, I couldn't say. However, the bridge that is there now was made in, I think, 1881 or thereabouts. It may have been good for the time, but we can build a better bridge. This cannot be that bad. We know so it's going to take money, but first it takes vision. And we can't allow our people to have this mentality of thinking that dopey the round ends the reason why we are dead, or we have to pray that we're not dead round upon flat bridge, or when we are drive round on this area upon that small 32-meter bridge, then something may happen. All I'm saying, I am looking at the survey of a man that I would not want to give any credence to. I would not want to give this brother any form of, thumbs up. But in recognition of taking away his racist thoughts, which was the norm for the day, take away all of that. We recognize that the job that he has done and the description that he has done has given us a lot. And in recognition of that, the same mentality, I think, maybe I'm wrong. You can help me out if I'm wrong. Why can't we build a better bridge? That bridge, 1881, over 100 odd years. Jamaica is going through so much development. Why can't we build a better bridge? Why can't we build a better bridge? No doping around there. No doping around there. No doping all of a push off nobody over there. And when accidents do happen, people say it's a part of the stories that has been told before. But no. It's because without a vision, the people perish. Without a vision, the people perish. And if we don't build a better bridge, we have to constantly pay toll money against the public when that road is free. Remember, General Trees did have to sing. He wanted the $50 bill. He wanted the $50. Do we need to be singing that we want a better bridge? We want a better bridge. That we need to sing, In order for Jamaica to get the $50 back in the days, General Trees did have to sing. He wanted the $50 bill. And everybody dance. We have the $10, we have the half of it. We have the 100, we want to give with the $50. No. Somebody sing a song about the bridge, yeah? One of the artists them sing a song about the bridge. Because we need a better bridge. Because not everybody can pay the toll. But this is just my piece. And leave your comments. Please leave your comments. And we don't know say natural vibes they are all another meds. And we say, enjoy the journey. Because the destination is where it ends. Much love, natural vibes, one.